Today was truly a day of the theory of relativity and being positive and getting back positivity. So I thought that this place that I was going to would cover everything would be covered by my medical, but apparently implants are not covered. So I had to spend the $500 I had saved up. I'll have more eventually. Soon, actually. That's my business. But I got the $500 and I put it down as collateral because they didn't accept my credit because I've only been building credit for 4 months, 3 or 4 months. And creditors, that's what I mean about it is important to have good credit on your own because businesses, dental places, loans will want to see good credit. And if you're like 40 years old and you're like, Mom, I need to use your credit, that's not going to work. It's not going to work. So I lucked out. I was with my grandma when we went, and she let me use her credit while I pay her back in cash. Because it's not normal for a dental office to let you pay in segments over time. No fees for the first year. So if you pay it off before the first year, there's no fees. So the total was $1,700. I have to pay $1,700 in the course of 12 months, which is not hard to do if you have an actual job. So I paid. The monthly payments were going to be $144, and yeah, got a new tooth. It's not permanent. I'll get my permanent tooth in 2 weeks, and I'm going to have to go onto a soup diet because the workers there were really nice, but they told me I really can't eat many things, and it was the most painful fucking thing. I'm glad I can slow down my heart rate, and I can, heal. A lot of people on my channel don't believe that I have healing factor, but as long as I know that I have it and I can use it, who gives a fuck what they think? I have it. I know I have it. Too bad if you don't believe I have it. The world doesn't end. Oh, wait. Grandma! Grandma! What? You're going to be in my video now. Your voice will.
Why don't you lay down?
Why don't you lay down? Okay, back to the... I'm not going to edit this in any way. So, while I was there, they had to take one... if you've ever been to the dentist, they stick this gum, this goo stuff, and it hardens, and it makes a mold of your teeth. So, they got it wrong the first time. And by the way, them pulling that out, it just suctions onto your teeth, and it just murders your gums. So, I slowed down my heart rate, so I wouldn't feel really much of the pain. They numbed my lips. Like, they numbed this area, so my lips are all numb feeling, and it feels really weird. So, yeah, I have a tooth again. And why? I stayed positive. I didn't flip out. Oh, let me tell you. The first mold they made didn't work. So they had to scrape all the extra residue of the mold stuff off my gums. And it amazes me, well, slightly doesn't, that there was no blood at all the whole time. I mean, if you got your gums scraped a little bit by the little syringe thing, it would kind of bleed. Like, it would kind of make a little blood, and they'd wipe it off. No blood at all. And they said something at the end. They made 3 molds. 3 molds. 3. So my teeth are just in pain. My grandma was nice enough to buy me frozen yogurt, because when I got in the car, I'm like, we need to get ice cream right now. I just need something cold on my gums right now. but I really can't eat it yet because, one, I gotta wait for the pain to go away a little bit. I took a pain pill. And two, my mouth doesn't taste that good because of all the shit they put in it to numb it, to whatever they were doing. And they put glue into the fake tooth. It's only temporary for 2 weeks, and then they're going to put one made out of diamond dust. Diamond dust. Let me say that again. Diamond dust. It is dust from a diamond. And if you don't know this yet, diamonds are one of the hardest substances on the planet. So, having a tooth made out of diamond residue, because apparently they told me how my tooth that broke was made, and they just used a chemical and they put it in the oven. They used a chemical and they did it in layers, and if there are any slight bubbles or cracks, it will shatter. And that's why it shattered. So they're making a new tooth for me, and I paid for it, and I'm going to pay for it every month. My grandma's just using her credit. My credit score is good, but it hasn't been long enough. I haven't had it long enough. Credit bureaus really look at how long you've had your credit. That's why if a new better card comes along and you cancel your original one, it will kind of show up bad on your credit report. Because all that time you put in, like the months of gaining credit with that one card, you need to keep it. Just putting that out there. I know that my biokinesis, my eyes, I know that they're changing color now. I was waiting for that one day for someone to say that I had awesome looking eyes, and that was today. When the two women who were doing my temporary implant, there were lights above me so they could see into my eyes really well. And they're like, "You have amazingly beautiful green eyes." And I'm like, okay. I haven't looked in the mirror for like 7 days. And I'm not going to look in the mirror until August 1st. Yeah. August 1st. And I'm going to try to get my business. I'm going to go get my business going. I have more work to do. All I've done today is go, 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 and I have to leave in an hour to go to physical therapy. Wow, does this day end? Seriously. And tomorrow I'm going to go over to my uncle's business and talk to him about business. So, wow. Oh, this is just my 30-minute to an hour break of not moving. And then once the physical therapy is over, hopefully it will be over quickly. Because I know any physical therapy that the doctors show you, you can just find on YouTube. That's the truth. Oh, God. Yeah. Feels good to complete a bunch of shit and then come home and be tired and just pass out. Yeah. I got a number on my whiteboard and I don't even know who it is for. Oh, now I do. I remember. Okay, I'm going to end it here. And look at this smile. By the way, they're going to cement the tooth into... The screw goes into the bone of my jaw that I already have. Then they're going to get a diamond tooth made of diamond residue. And then they're going to cement it in. Yeah. Goodbye.